G'day guys, Josh here. Hope you're having a great day so far. So basically today, we're going through, how I've been enjoying WoW, Wrath of Lich King Classic, and just more like an honest sort of guide instead of just a typical person who says that, Wrath is dead in every single post. Now with Wrath, so Wrath released, what was it? Two packs, the Epic and Heroic upgrade packs to get a boost of 70 and extra game time to play, Wrath of Lich King with, and some mounts and some vendors as well, like a fishing vendor and stuff like that for Tusker and also Tusker Kite, just to put a bit of more bonuses as well. But overall, I'm going to say Wrath of Lich King, has been a pretty good expansion so far with the first phase of raiding. Now, the first phase of raiding, funnily enough, a lot of changes have been made to this game. So, for example, for Sons of Hodir, the version that's been released has been for 3.3.5. For Sons of Hodir, you do not no longer need to farm Everfrost shards non-stop to get exalted. You can actually farm relics of Uldir and become exalted. That only was introduced a lot later. In the OG version, you had to get Everfrost shards and a lot of them, and I just noticed that people were actually not farming them. So I'm just like, oh, okay, why is that? And I realized it's a relic of Ulduar. There's also been a few changes to the talent trees being finalized, not from the previous version as well. As of course, Illumination became 60% and then became 30%. It was 60% before, I think it was Ulduar, where they nerfed it. But anyways, let's just back up on the review. Okay, overall, WoW, Wrath of Lich King, I had a guild. It's been really good. It's been really fun so far. It's been a lot less time demanding compared to Lost Ark, where I don't have to spend 24 hours a day to get all my consumables ready to raid, basically. And I don't have to spend 24 hours a day basically getting enough gold to raid the next lockout. So basically, that's been reduced by quite a bit as well. And, I haven't been forced to really play alts as of yet. And probably later down the future, that's probably going to be the case where you want, a shaman or anything like that as well to do other runs at the same time. Now, overall, the players and the people that have been playing with have been fairly good. There's been a few newer players. There's been a lot of Southeast Asian players as well playing on the Oceanic servers. So, it's been kind of hard getting used to them playing as well because previously there was none of them because they didn't have the computer specs to play WoW. And it's probably been the hardest point of the game is being able to communicate with those players, trying to help them out and stuff like that as well because usually they're not on the Wrath of Lich King servers. They never played Wrath of Lich King when it was released. It wasn't really in the back of their minds of Wrath of Lich King. Um, the raids have been fairly easy. Overall, some guy on our mode champion was like fucking hyperventilating that the raids are too hard. Nax, Obsidian Sanctum, and Eye of Eternity have been quite easy. Back in Wrath of Lich King, Eye of Eternity was actually one of the hardest, and it was 3 Drakes. Overall, it's been pretty cruisy. Sapphiron's been buffed slightly, but doesn't really matter too much. You can get 3 Drakes down quite easily. A lot of guilds have done it in the first week. Next 10, next 25 are very, very easy. Probably the hard ones were Patchwork and Four Horsemen. Everything else was fairly simple. Like we got it down in one go. The dungeons, heroic dungeons, are still stupidly easy. You can do it upon hitting 80, and basically, it's more casual friendly, and you can just basically cruise through it. Very, very easy. The achievements, require a bit of thought, but over time you'll get all the achievements if you do aim for them. For the professions are pretty cruisy as well. Like, I was surprised that I spent so much on engineering and mining, expecting to spend quite a bit. And unless you're going after a nobles deck, then if you're going after a nobles deck, you'll be spending quite a lot. But overall, gold has been very easy to get. You're doing the daily, daily heroic, daily dungeon, and doing some of the dailies over Sons of Hodir, over Icecrown, or anything like that as well. Even Shadow Vault as well. Also, you can do you also can do the Sons of Hodir quest as well, which I've been doing to get dailies done to just get more gold. But overall, it's been very, very easy to get gold, and also if you get BOEs, you can sell on the market. The people that do want them as well, and it's been fairly, fairly cruisy. And I think overall, Wrath of Lich King is one of those MMOs that you don't have to sink so much time into it to have a good time. Okay, you don't have to sink like hours on end every day. You can basically play, hey, do the daily heroic, do the daily dungeon, and just basically go off for the day. Okay, most of the fights and stuff like that have really been mapped out already, and it's really only from the guild organization standpoint, which has been mostly streamlined with the new Discord bots and stuff like that. So you have to be too worried about. But overall, an honest review of Wrath of Lich King has been a lot better. BC was more casual, so was Wrath as well. Like Wrath and BC, the main reason why these expansions were very, very good is that you didn't have to spend your entirety lifetime in a game. You could actually just play the game, go off, into another game or off with your friends, and you've still done the maximum amount that you can in Wrath of Lich King. And also, not to mention as well, the rep grinds aren't too bad either. Like, I haven't gone super hardcore, and you can see here the rep grinds, almost exalted with all the factions. And not to mention as well, all the factions like enchants, top enchants are account bound, and you can transfer them to alts as well, which is really, really awesome. So just remember that as well. And yeah, pretty much overall, as I said, um, all of these quests here are very, very easy to do. And there's no, what do you call it? There's no like pressure to get all of them exalted right away. And there's no actual boost for doing so. And you can just do raids and dungeons and get what you need basically, which I think current retail WoW has kind of missed at the moment, is that they're trying to make you do 20 million different stuff to have really the cutting edge loot. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for today. You guys have a great day, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.